What is good, Carti people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam, diving in the pool of radioactive pus from my infected wart on my hand like Playboi Carti on the Die Lit cover, so that when I get out I can fly to Atlanta with Carti and his stylist to shoot the Whole Lotta Red cover, because apparently it hasn't even been made yet. But we'll get into that later, along with the fact that the album is allegedly going to include 18 songs. But before we get into all that, Bob Gang featured comment of the video is from one of my biggest supporters, Playboi Juju, who said, "Your videos are wrong every time, f you loser." I think he's speaking Cartinese though, I'm not sure because I'm not fluent yet, but I believe this translates into, "My mother dropped me as a child and exfoliated my skin with my own shit every night because she thought it was cologne." But again, your guess is as good as mine. But back to the topic, Whole Lotta Red, apparently 18 songs, and the cover hasn't even been shot yet. Let's talk about it. Okay, so to begin, if you're a Carti fan, ever since we took an entire week straight of L's because Carti and Ian Capper kept teasing us that he was dropping, news has been pretty dry on any more details regarding the album specifically. Now, yesterday we did receive news and evidence that him and Uzi were chilling in Philly at the studio and possibly shooting a new video of sorts, but nothing was confirmed. However, last night, Playboi Carti's stylist Rhonnie Lee went on IG Live and gave us some great news. Well, some good and bad news, I guess, in a way, in that Whole Lotta Red will include 18 songs, as we previously discussed in the intro, in addition to the fact that Carti hasn't even shot the cover for Whole Lotta Red. By the way, Rhonnie Lee is also apparently Lil Got It and Young Thug stylist as well, so her info is definitely legit.
We didn't shoot the album cover. I thought that one cover that he just released the other day that's on his page with him, the black background with him in all black and shit, that's just the single. We haven't shot his official album cover with like all 18 songs on it yet. That's what he was calling me about the other day. Okay.
By the way, shout out 2900 Legion on IG for grabbing the clip. Make sure to follow them for the latest Carti news. But to continue, all of this seems like great news at first, given that 18 songs seems like a perfect length for an album. For reference, Die Lit composed of 19 songs, not too many, not too few in my opinion. But don't forget also that sources from a while back when we were still in the early stages of the album rollout claimed that there would be a deluxe with all the favorite leaks and snippets, similar to Uzi's Lil Uzi Vert vs. the World 2/Eternal Take Deluxe. That would be the perfect scenario in my book for Carti, but I'll believe it when I see it. Rhonnie Lee's shared information was also great news, by which she confirmed the At Me cover is not the album cover, like Capo said. In fact, Carti hasn't even had the photo shoot for the real cover yet. Not that the At Me cover was bad in any sense, it just wasn't red like we all expected the album's cover to be, since it's literally called Whole Lotta Red. She explains further that Carti just FaceTimed her to start planning the next shoot for the cover, meaning it's probably coming soon within the next few weeks. But this also leads me to the bad news of the information she shared, in that the album will most likely not be coming this Friday or next, considering it takes time to plan, shoot, and edit cover arts. Not to mention they may try various sets and outfits on different days, so the team has options, as well as the fact that it's not easy to travel and meet up with people right now due to the pandemic. So with all this information, I'm hoping for a mid to late May, maybe even June album at this point. Anything we can get, honestly, I'll be happy with. I don't care when it drops, as long as we know it's coming. I'm thirstier for Carti's Red than SpongeBob is for Sandy's bottle of coochie juice in her air bubble jaunt. A couple more updates regarding Whole Lotta Red though, or I guess just Carti. So yesterday I reported on a couple pictures and DMs that surfaced the interwebs claiming that Uzi and Carti were planning a video of some sort, whether it be for a completely separate collab tape or for Uzi's feature on Whole Lotta Red. But the significance of it all derived from a picture supposedly taken by Ak Boomin in Uzi's house in Philly, or so I would think because Carti's in his hood right now. But more DMs were posted that claimed that the person that got that photo of Carti on the couch got his ass beat, which makes sense because according to Carti himself in a Fader interview, he hates when people invade his privacy, explicitly stating to the interviewer while hanging up his phone, "I ain't got no fucking privacy." He says to no one in particular, raising his voice and filling up the room, "I ain't take pictures of y'all and post it, stop fucking posting me," in response to a photographer who had taken a behind the scenes photo of him and posted it without his permission. The interview further explains, when it comes to his public image and his music, everything Carti shares is extremely deliberate. He's a master at creating a frenzied demand by carefully limiting his output. And Carti continued, that's why I'm snapping on bro. Let me give it out the way I give it out. I don't say a lot, so when I say something, I just want people to take me serious. With all that said, you would think Carti would be pissed about Akboomin taking the unsolicited pictures of him at Uzi's crib. However, from Akboomin's story, it looks like it was all deliberate, or at least that Carti didn't care that much, stating, nobody ever got beat up. I don't know where y'all getting it from. It's been family, always been love and respect. Everyone have a blessed one though. Everyone just wants to see a fight after him and Uzi apparently scrapped, including myself, but unfortunately, no hands were thrown. Maybe Carti didn't care because Akboomin gave him that new jacket. So with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, beating up Akboomin for that fresh new jacket he and Carti wore the other day. Let me know in the comments what y'all think the cover is gonna look like for Whole Lotta Red. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it for the latest Uzi, Carti, and hip-hop news, as well as to follow me on all my socials in the description if you with it. Peace out, Carti people. Not saying.